shit. Hey, check this out. Boom! Yup! Oh, nigga, did y'all see that? Yeah!
That nigga shot that boy straight up, bro.
Y'all didn't know I had that shit in me.
When they know they're not, I can't wait. And don't he dare ever, he better not ever say he got me to big time boxing. Ever in this game, I'ma slap him. Because if anybody brought anybody to big time boxing, it's me. Don't ever forget. When I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself.
Only 18 months ago, the only place I ever envisioned I'd ever be was in a padded room, maybe. That was the best place I think I could have been. I definitely thought I was gone. I lost my mind. And I really believed that I was going to end up in a padded room. And it was a terrifying thought to the fact of I wasn't going to go there because I was going to kill myself before I ever made it there.
So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I dug you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that. I brought you to big time boxing. Last time you were here, what did you do? Who came up and showed and saw you? How many? 15 the first time, 35 the second time.
I'd like to welcome you out to Q City World. And today we'll be talking about Tyson Fury destroying his own legacy by not making this fight with Wilder. This excuse is not gonna work. You feel me? You need to make this fight. At the end of the day, from reports that I'm reading, Tyson Fury has never tested positive for COVID. It's people that's been around him that test positive, right? They didn't say Tyson Fury caught COVID from the articles that I'm reading. At least I'm reading it wrong or something, you know what I mean? Interpreting it wrong. From what I'm reading, Tyson Fury don't got COVID. Members in his camp has COVID. So do we end the fight because members of his camp test positive and he didn't test positive? His dad said that one of Tyson Fury's sparring partners brought the disease into the camp. Man, look, man, either way it go, Tyson. I don't know what happened. I don't know. You might be telling the truth and you might not. But at the end of the day, the boxing world is looking at you real lame. And I'm not just talking about LDBC, black boxing fans. I'm watching comments, bro. You feel me? I'm watching the UK people. You feel me? They're not down with what you got going on. They know you full of shit, bro. And they thinking that you about to crack again and go into depression. See, in the first place, dog, this man right here is the leader for depression, right? But what the fuck is you depressed about, dog? Straight up, man. Talking about this losing it and I win a championship and I feel like I'm at the bottom of the world. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Like, you sit up here, you got the fucking title. Now we gotta, bro, you just a buster, dog. You just a buster. I can never be a fan of you. Deontay Wilder, you taught me a lesson. Never bring anybody that was in the grave out the grave. Let the dead be dead. You dig? This dude ain't worth shit. I don't know why the fuck you brought him out of retirement. Look what we going through. Oh, weird ass nigga talking about he the leader for depression. Nigga, he ain't got no reason to be depressed. You just beat Klitschko. Nigga, I don't even know why you went to, how you gonna do this? They don't even add up, nigga. Talk about you depressed, man. Niggas out here can't pay their bills and shit, man. You out here, nigga, I slap you for that shit, dog. You need to be slapped. Weak ass dude. Traded on my nigga Wilder. Know that y'all supposed to make the third fight. Traded on him. He brought you out of retirement. You traded on him. Your people traded on him. The Americans traded on Wilder. They wanted to be down with the Gypsy King. You see how you do. He been doing it like this. So all you Tyson Fury fans, I'm happy you motherfuckers got what y'all. This is what y'all get when he the champion. When he's the Gypsy King. When really he's a fucking Irish traveler that need to be representing his people. That went through a lot. For him to be here. When he talk about how his people is, he talking about the Gypsy and the The Irish travelers. The gypsies is different than the people he was raised around. The gypsies ain't nothing like him. How many gypsies you know that fight? The Irish travelers fight. But this man he don't even want to represent his own people, man. That's like me being black and I'm Mexican. You know what I mean? Man, hell no, dog. And it's like a Mexican trying to be me. Can't do it, dog. You feel me? Be your people, man. Talk about I'm the Mexican king. I'm the Mexican king. I'm fighting Canelo and shit like when GG tried to take over Mexico. You did, niggas don't like that. I don't like that you doing your Irish travelers, people like that, calling yourself a gypsy. When you know you're an Irish traveler, your bloodline is fighters. Irish travelers is fighters. They from the bottom. You feel me? And you step in and call yourself a gypsy. You ain't nothing but a fraud. The biggest fraud to ever step in the sport of boxing. You the biggest fraud. And we sit up here. And my people sit up here and support you. Sit up here and go against Wilder. Go against Wilder. The nigga that put you on. You feel me? You was fat stinking, man. Smoking. Well, Martin said you was smoking powder. I see you smoking crack. I don't know what you was doing. All that shit the same to me. Shit. Powder, crack, all that shit. Heroin, crystal meth. I don't know what you were doing. I don't give a F what you was doing. Literally. You did. I don't really care. All you supposed to do was supposed to fight Klitschko in the rematch. You feel me? Then you could have been fighting AJ, but no, you get kicked out of the sport. Go into depression, want to run into a wall and shit. For what? You got a wife? You champion of the world? I don't feel that weak ass shit, dog. I don't feel that weak ass shit. You weak mentally. You a pussy. Get your mind together and get strong. Weak ass boy, come out there and fight.
This time
month.
around, I sold the pay-per-view too. And this time around, they here for me to see unfinished business.
All untrue.
That's
I
fact. That is fact. That is fact. I'm talking.
Tyson,
I give you your
I'm
biggest
talking banana
payday
peel.
you've ever had.
I'm talking big woman.
You was
I'm
fighting
talking
in
big
front
mama.
of 100,000 people.
I'm talking big
on
mama.
TV.
I brought you back.
You know, you're a bum.
You was
Nobody
strung out
knows
on
in your own country.
cocaine, bruh.
No one knows you.
You were big as a
You
house,
thought you could
bruh.
cherry pick me.
You were
And you
contemplating
thought
about
I'd
killing
get a pussy.
yourself because you didn't want to
And
live
that's the
anymore,
man you
bruh.
wanted to take on, was it?
Bruh,
A man
and
who
I
was going
told
to kill
you,
himself.
I said, Fury, get
You thought
your
you
fat
set yourself
ass
an
up.
easy victory,
I
did
said,
you?
you get in that
But it
gym.
didn't work
I said,
out,
I
did it?
dare you to come
It didn't
back.
work
I said,
out.
you won't come back. And what you did? Come on.
Come back and kicked your ass all over.
You heard me, you took my advice, didn't you?
Tyson, you want time for an opening comment, or would you like to just engage back?
He can't help himself
Would you
because
like
he
the
knows
time
it's
for an
something
opening
that's
comment?
killing him inside.
All right.
He's talking
can't help
absolute
himself.
nonsense.
Do you just want to
That's
engage
it.
in this? Which
You
you
lie
want
about
opening? You want time
everything.
for an opening
I
comment?
tell
Go
the
ahead.
truth
Take
about
it.
everything.
Already.
You can
Already.
receive it, baby, Michelle. Be
Please
mine.
go ahead. Take a minute for your opening comment, and then we will fully engage here for an hour.
Maybe
Go ahead.
the drugs got him lying so much.
Go ahead, Tyson.
But I revived him. He ain't had to go to rehab. I gave him, I rehabilitated him back. And here he is now. The second time around.
Are you finished?
No. I'm still
Continue.
talking.
This is your
I'm
5 minutes
still
of
talking.
fame. Continue.
I'm still talking. And here we are now.
Try and speak a little bit more clear, because I can't understand the words you say.
I said
Champion, are you done with your opening
It's something hitting him in his heart. So I'm going to let him speak.
All right, Tyson, your opening comment, and then trust me, we will go back and forth.
I done hit a nerve. He just shaking on the table, boy.
Go ahead, Tyson.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man.
He says he's
I'ma give
finished.
you
The
your
floor
time,
is
man.
yours.
I'ma give you
Lineal
your
heavyweight
time, man.
champion, 6th defense of the tradition.
You jacked that him off.
Hey, you like that shit? You always trying to put on a show.
Dog. Yo, dog, let me get a dub of this fucker, man. This is bad, man.
Oh,
Don't get that nigga shit.
man, fuck that. I'm selling these motherfuckers for $59.95.
Nigga, I got money. Nigga, you ain't
$50, you can have this
Shut up,
motherfucker.